What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of MegaKraft Reborn. We're on episode 4 already. We're moving right along. I'm back from a nice long weekend. It's a Monday. Hello, Piggy. And Monday, this day actually marks the second week. It's been 2 weeks as of today since we started the server. And look at the world border. It has moved a ton. I haven't played a whole lot over the weekend because I've been so busy with school, and just over the weekend I've been busy as well. But look how much area has opened up. Now, I did know about this area before because I could see it, but look at this. It has a nice cool plains over here, and it's surrounded by a river, so I'm really excited about that. I'm going to make a tunnel that goes through there, like a pathway from my house, and come over here, and we'll put some buildings over here, I think, we'll put different things inside them. Who knows what they'll be of yet. That'll come with time. And then also over there, just right over near the corner, we are almost close enough. Actually, we may be there. Let's go check. We're really close to a swamp biome, which is pretty cool. We'll finally be able to get some vines, which in 1.8 is actually pretty cool. With vines, you can actually craft all of like the mossy cobblestone and mossy stone bricks and things like that, so you don't have to actually find it all. Let's see. It's getting dark, so we need to be quick here. RoyalDezmo's on, actually, though. But like I was saying, this is the second week that we've been online. It's basically been 2 weeks as of today since we started the server. And if you remember, we had the derp counter competition. Who can die the least amount of times, if we called it a derp for every time you died. But yeah, if you look at this, I still only have one, and RoyalDezmo has died 3 times. You know what that means, you guys. I have won. I think I've won. I think I've officially won. I'm not sure. We haven't really planned out any kind of announcements or anything. Oh, those vines are so close. Once we can grab one, we can grow more. But yeah, we haven't planned out anything official yet. But as far as I know, I think I won all those goodies that are in the chest, which is pretty cool. There's like diamonds and diamond booties and things like that. All kinds of good stuff. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is the problem with living in a roofed forest. It gets really dangerous. Lots of creepers and skeletons and all kinds of scary people. Actually, I don't even want to shoot them. They'll just swarm me everywhere. But look at this. We've got these little coal creatures. I think RoyalDezmo went around and laid them everywhere. I thought that was a little bit dirtier than it is. Supposedly, all these creatures are supposed to be trying to pick up all of our houses. So, yeah, that's just a coal dude trying to pick up my house. I wonder if we should sleep. Yeah. Here. RoyalDezmo's wanting to sleep. Good timing. Alright, there we go. I slept. We got our coal creatures. Now, what are we going to do today, you might ask? Well, we're going to chop these melons, because we got some melons here, and we're going to build a giant tower. A giant tower. A really big tower. We're not doing any redstone today, nothing like that. We're doing a huge building today, actually. I thought it would be cool if we just, get right to it. Last server, I kind of put off building like any kind of real buildings for the most part. I mean, I made plenty of buildings, but usually it was because it was like a building around a redstone project. I never got to actually, oh, RoyalDezmo's talking to me. I never actually got to build like, just some buildings for looks for the most part. I did a few things, but today we're just going to build a huge tower just for looks, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to look over the top of the roof forest, and I'm so excited. I've got it all laid out, the ideas and plans for everything, and guess what we're going to do for it? We are going to do something I've never done. It's going to be a time-lapse, a third-person view time-lapse. So you guys are going to see from another angle while I build this. We'll put a little bit of music. I'm not sure what song I'm going to use yet, but hopefully it's good enough for you to enjoy. And hopefully it doesn't get copyright strike or anything like that, so I have to remove the song. But yeah, there's going to be a little music, a little time-lapse, and we'll get a whole bunch of progress done today. So, without further ado, why don't we get started? Alright guys, check it out. That was insane. That took me so long to make and so long to edit that montage actually. So I just finished editing it and I thought I'd hop back on and record my opinions and everything like that. So let's go ahead and jump back into first person. There she is. Man oh man. So I basically had this whole thing completely designed out in a creative world. I didn't actually have it completely built though. So this is my first time actually seeing it completely built. What I did when I designed it is I kind of just did like piece by piece, and then I was like, oh, okay, so I'll take that piece and put it over there, but I didn't really put it over there during creative because it's kind of a pain to just rebuild everything and take it down and up and everything. So let's go ahead and hop up. We're gonna go to the top and take a look at the view and everything like that. Man oh man, I had so much fun building this though actually. It was a lot of fun. What I did to make the time-lapse is I used RoyalDezmo's secondary account. He's got like 3 accounts or something. I signed in on one of those and just got myself positioned in such a way so that it looked pretty good. And then I moved different camera angles and everything like that. Sorry about the hand being in one of the parts of the montage. I didn't realize that I didn't hit F1 on the character. So for a little bit there's like a hand sticking out inside the montage. But hopefully you can kind of ignore that. Right now I don't have any of the interior decorated at all, so that's something that we are going to do another time. We are not doing that today. I'm basically burnt out. This took so much time and energy to make. Good thing though. It is a good way. A lot of fun time and energy. But man oh man, I can't bring myself to try and design the interior right now. We're going to save that for another day. But look at this view. It's really, really cool. This is exactly what I wanted. I built it just so I barely was underneath the cloud, though. I didn't want to have clouds beneath me because it would kind of get in the way. We can actually get rid of the clouds if we wanted to. Video settings, cloud off. There we go. So there it is. We don't have any clouds anymore. And look at that. So you're probably wondering, why do I even have that up there? Oh, you can't see it from in here. Honestly, I have no reason to, other than I was just messing around with things because I couldn't figure out what to put on the top. I had a really hard time actually coming up with the top of the tower, and so I started messing around with things, came up with that, and I thought that it just looked cool, that I was just going to do it anyways. But anyways, I need to know what you guys, for one, what you guys want to name this tower. I need a name. Now, right now, I think I'm going to call it Tooth's Tower. But that is completely subject to change, like the Tower of Tooth or like Tower of Power, the Redstone Tower are some names that I thought of. Any of those I kind of like. So if you guys have any suggestions for a cool name that we can name this tower, let me know. I would love to name this tower. It would be pretty awesome. Maybe we should sleep. RoyalDezmo's online. He's got 4 deaths now. Oh, geez. Yeah, let me know in a name in the comment section, though. I guess I can't sleep. But one thing I want to do real quick, this might be kind of dangerous here. I want to check and see if finally the world border has opened up enough to get a vine. Because I'm really wanting some vines so I can make like some cobblestone, like mossy cobblestone and mossy stone bricks and everything like that. I know I can get some mossy cobblestone from, well, I actually have a little bit, so I don't really need that much, but I do want to get a little bit of mossy stone bricks because in the future I think I'm going to use a little bit around my base. So let's go take a look over here. We got tons of mobs out here though. Oh jeez. Oh man. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. So it should be over here. Oh come on. Creepers? Is there any... Why is that there? Any way I can get... Oh my gosh, I can't get a single vine. If I wait like just a couple more hours, I would probably open up to where I can. So I guess we're not getting some vines this episode, but we'll get them next episode. Oh my goodness, there are so many creepers. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. All right. Oh, hello there. And there's an Enderman right behind you. Oh my goodness. Creeper village right here. This is insane. Alright, I'm gonna get out of the dark forest because it's pretty dangerous in there. Alright, who's shooting me? There's just like creepers out there looking at me. How's it going, guys? Alright, so there it is. The Redstone Tower, Tower of Power, Tooth's Tower. The Tower of Tooth. Tooth Pistol, the Pistol Power, I don't know. I'm just throwing out names that you got. Hey! Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no! Oh no. Oh no. Who's sparkling? Who's got pink sparkles? I saw pink sparkles. What is going on? Oh, I need water. Oh, okay. Goes out right as I need it. Hopefully I don't die. Anyways, basically, we're going to end the episode off a little bit short because of how long that took to actually make. And for the other reason is I want to get this out as soon as possible so I can get some feedback from you guys. So I can get started on, for one, naming it and designing the interior. That's another thing. If you do think of something that I can do for the inside, let me know as well. I don't know what to use this tower for. I honestly have no ideas. One thing that I plan to do though is, you can see the glass up there. I plan to have 4 beacons inside of here, and so they'll shine right through. So when it comes to designing the inside, I need to make sure that there's air blocks or glass or something transparent all the way to the roof. So that's why I designed it kind of the way that I did, because I want beacons sticking out of the top. Oh, one other thing though is, you can tell it's kind of dark right now. The tower is not really lit up. There's no lights or torches or anything. That's because we don't have sea lanterns yet. I want to use sea lanterns in this, so you can see right there, right there, right there, and actually there's going to be 3 right there, and on all sides too. There's going to be sea lanterns, and those are just a little bit detailed. The reason I use those instead of glowstone is just because of the bluish white color. It looks really good with the stone. The glowstone with the yellow kind of doesn't really look very good, and I didn't want to use a redstone lamp and put a lever somewhere. So we're using it just like that. One other thing that I need to also figure out is, we have mobs that spawn on top of the redstone. I might just throw some torches over there, or I might throw some redstone lamps next to those rings. I'm not sure yet, so I'll figure that out with time. But yeah, the only other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about before we end this, I forgot to actually mention it last episode. I kind of briefly mentioned it, but forgot to come back. We are, well, I want to have a banner. Because in 1.8 there's these new banners. It's basically like a flag, and you can customize the design and everything like that. I would love to have a banner, and I want to leave that open to see what you guys can create. If anyone wants to try and create a banner for me, I'm not looking for anything specific actually, but I do like the colors red and or blue, but that's completely up to you if you want to use it. If you can design something with any other color, I'm perfectly fine with that, except maybe yellow. I don't like yellow. But yeah, if you did just like a black and white banner or anything like that, that would be awesome. If you guys can design any kind of banner, take a screenshot of it and send it to me on Facebook or Twitter. The links are down below in the description. Then I would love, I'll definitely take a look at everyone that I get and give you some feedback. And if I decide that I like yours better than anyone that I can pick out, or better than anyone else could submit, then I am going to use that as the official Tooth Pistol banner, and I will give you credit. I don't have any money to give away or anything like that. I'm poor. I'm a poor college student, but I will give you credit and mention your name in the video and everything like that. It's just kind of a fun way to, you know, see who's the most creative, see who can come up with something cool. So I would love to see what you guys do. If you do send me a picture of the banner, then also maybe send like instructions on how to make it in game, so I can actually go and make it and take a look at it in game also. And I can even line up all the submissions in the video and tell you which one wins. That would be kind of cool, so I might do that. But yeah, try and make a banner, see what you can come up with. If you don't, that's perfectly fine. I'm just saying it's open. I'll take a look at the banner if you submit it. And yeah, other than that, I think we're gonna have to end off the episode here. I am so out of time. Basically, I've spent hours upon hours actually making this tower and then recording it, and a lot of work, but it was fun. It was so much fun. I'm so glad that we got this far, this big project done. Only episode 4, and we already have this huge tower, mega build. Welcome to MegaKraft. This is what we're all about, guys. That's right, MegaKraft Reborn. We're kicking it off with a bang. We're starting things off really good, and yeah, that's how we're gonna end this episode, with an awesome tower, and you know, a couple contests you guys can submit and leave in the comments, and also Facebook and Twitter to leave me the banner. So yeah, just wanted to mention all that. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are so awesome with all your support and everything. If you haven't already, feel free to check out everybody else's channel on the MegaKraft server. The links are in the description. And I'm about to get attacked by all these zombies, so we're gonna have to say goodnight here. We're gonna peace out, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.